Right. Do you know, maybe these are quite hard. These are quite hard. So what I'll do is I'll do a couple of examples and then we can practice them together. Okay, so I'll do the first one there on page 52. Oh, you probably want this turned on, huh? Would help, wouldn't it? I don't know how to work a TV. Right, let's see. Oh, flip. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Okay. It's there now. Minus 7 log base 2 of x plus log base x 8 equals minus 6. Alright, so what's the problem here? One problem is the x is in the base here. And in this one it's not in the base. Can you see the difference? Can you see that? Yeah. So there is a rule of logs we could use to take the x out of the base. Now some of you have your rules of logs in your notebook. Do you know which rule we might need here? If you have your rules, you could have a look.
We could take the x
Yeah?
to the other side in front of the log.
The x in front of the log.
Yes.
Doesn't move out like that, I'm afraid. Do you have your rules of logs?
Change the base.
Yeah, but how? Which rule? Do you have your rules of logs? No?
Then, change base A to B first.
A to B.
And so
No.
I remember now.
Yes?
I think you will take the 8 forward.
8 forward?
Yes. In
Where?
front of the log. It's not
No.
the 8 log.
No, no. I'll show you. There's a rule of logs that says you're allowed to swap.
Sorry.
You're allowed to swap the x and the 8. And if you do swap them, it becomes 1 over log 8x like that. Okay? Do you see that rule?
Yes.
You've seen it or you haven't seen it?
We've seen it.
Are you sure?
What we thought.
Okay. Okay. That's minus 6. Okay, so I'll just let you write that much down and then we'll continue. Now, the second problem is this is base 2 and this is base 8. And it's kind of better if they're both the same base. So, we could change the 2 to an 8. We could do that. That's not such a big deal. So we need another formula for changing the base. So this guy becomes minus 7 log 8x. Now this is how the rule works. If you change the base from a 2 to an 8, the price you pay is you must divide by log new base, old base. That's the price you pay. So the price you pay for changing a 2 to an 8 is you divide your answer by log new base, old base. Now if you take out your calculators, you can type in log base 8 2. And you can do this on your calculator? Yeah? One over 3. Great, okay. So now you have minus 7 over 1 over 3 log 8x plus 1 over log 8x equals minus 6. Okay, it's starting to get a bit better because now we have log 8 for both. So we're making progress. Now, got that? The next thing, you can change the 7 over 1 over 3. If you're not sure, you can type it in the calculator. But this becomes 21. Okay. Now, does anybody know what to do next?
Multiply.
Very good. By what? Yeah, go on.
Minus 6.
No.
Minus 2.
No.
Minus 2.
No.
1 over.
No.
1 over.
1 over.
Minus 6.
No.
Minus 2.
No.
No,
So
sorry,
you,
one
yeah.
over the.
you divide both sides
No.
by log it.
No. No. You multiply everything by log 8x. Because what will happen is this will become minus 21 log 8x squared. What happens when you multiply this by log 8x? It cancels, and what are you left with? 1. Good. And then here, what will you get? Minus 6 log 8x. Okay. Now, I'm going to take everything to the right hand side. So I take both those to the right. So I'll get 21 log 8x squared minus 6 log 8x minus 1 equals 0. I took everything to the right. So this becomes minus 1 and this becomes positive and this stays negative. Yeah? Yeah, is it okay? Now if you look very carefully, you might see what type of equation we have. What type of equation is this? It looks like quadratic, doesn't it? Because if you look at it, you have a square piece. Yes?
We can use.
Yeah. I don't bother with that because to me it's obviously quadratic. Because you have a square piece, you have a linear piece, and you have a constant. So it's a quadratic. It's a quadratic. Now, if you like, you can use your quadratic formula. You know, the minus b plus minus formula. So let's do that. Oh, but it's not x. This is a quadratic, and instead of using x, what do you use? You use log 8x. Because these aren't x's, are they? They're log 8x. So, the minus b formula says this is minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So that's equal to 6 plus or minus square root 120 over 42. Okay, so I need two answers, please. When you're ready, when you're ready. Yeah, why is this here?
Why?
Why this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you look here, if you look at this, you can see it looks like, I'll show you here, 21 log 8x squared minus 6 log 8x minus 1. This is like 21 x squared minus 6x minus 1.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So I can use this formula. Yeah? Except it's not x, it's log x. That's what this is. It's log x quadratic, not x quadratic. Are we okay with that step? Or is there some confusion here? Is silence good? Bad? It's good?
I'm
Yes.
confused when you say like you put all like this
Here?
yes.
Yeah.
About you said like you put new and all like this.
I'm what are you asking? Is it from this line to this line? Or this one to this one?
No, first this is
1 to 2.
Yes.
1 to 2. I took these two guys to the right. So plus 1 becomes
Minus 1.
minus 21 becomes
So,
21. And the minus 6 is already there, so it's minus 6. Okay. You have the two answers here, do you?
So what's the answer?
No, we're getting to it now. What are the two decimals here?
0.1
0.1
and minus 0.1.
minus 0.1. They're the two, is it? Okay. Now we're nearly finished. That's log 8x equals 0.1 or... No, it's not this.
You're supposed to have it
Ah, come on, guys. I'm tired. Can we type this in successfully? You have a calculator over there, don't you?
I have.
Type this in.
The plus would be 0.4
Okay,
403.
let me write that down.
This level.
0.403
Yes.
or
Yeah. Minus 0.
Minus 0.
0.11. What the heck did you do wrong, Chad?
Wait, no, I got minus. I got 0.11 too.
Okay, whatever.
But I estimated it, that's why I said 0.1.
Yeah, but you said the... Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Log 8x equals 0.403 or
0.1.
log 8x equals minus 0.11. The last line now, the answer. Does anybody know how to get to the last line? Yeah, yeah, how do we do that?
Would x equal
Yeah,
0.403
Yeah.
over log 8?
no,
No?
no. Nice try, but no. No. No.
The answer.
X equals what?
Log.
No. Anybody? Yeah, you think you know? No?
Will
You divide both sides by log 8.
Yeah.
No, he already said that, no. Look, who can tell me what this is equal to? The people last week should definitely say, what's this equal to?
Log 8.
No.
Log 8 2.
What is it?
Log 8
No.
log 2.
3. Thank you. How did you get 3?
Mistake.
I know it was a mistake, that's why I said no. Now listen, he's going to tell us how he got 3. How'd you get 3?
so much like so much better.
Yeah, you need it 3 times to get from 2 to 8. Okay, fine, right? So that means you can say 2 power 3 equals 8. Now watch,
Yes.
you can say 2 power 3 equals 8. Keep that in your mind. Yeah, so you can say 8 power equals x. That's our first answer for x. And here you can say,
8
yeah,
minus 0.
power minus 0.11 equals x. And now you can get your second answer. If you can type that in, please. We'll get our two answers now. You got a calculator with you? Yeah.
The 4 is 2.31.
This one?
Yes.
2.31.
3.
And then this one.
0.799.
0.79. Now see, I told you these were hard. And I definitely would remember if we did this last week. They're quite tricky. We didn't do one like this last week. It was very hard. So you want to write this down carefully. I'll do another example. And then I must give you one to try. Okay, so once you have this, we'll do B next.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Can you go?
let me zoom out. Yeah, okay.
From minus 21, how it change to plus 21 log?
Here to here?
Then,
Here to here?
yeah,
Oh, how did I go from here to here?
yeah.
Our good friend will tell us because he asked me that too. So tell him.
He said like plus 1 would be minus 1.
Yeah, but why minus 1? How did I get minus 1?
Because we will move.
We moved the 1 to the other side.
And the minus 6 would be plus 6.
No, the minus 6 is already there. We keep it as minus 6.
Oh.
Yeah. The 1 we move over to make it minus 1. And the minus 21 we move over to make it plus 21. Yeah?
Why 1 over 3? Like,
1 over 3?
yeah.
That's what you guys told me log 8.2 was.
Oh.
It's apparently 1 over 3. I believe that it is 1 over 3. Okay. We got that?
Yeah.
Can I go on to the next example? Question? You don't look happy. I know it's difficult, but
These are difficult.
they are. That's why you're doing them in extra class. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Why that is a lot.
Yeah. Does anybody know why or how I went like this? I changed this guy into this guy.
Yeah, because
You usually look.
Yeah. Well, let's try. Go ahead there.
You use the base. You use the one you apply module of log reading.
It's one of the base formulas. Okay, so here is the formula. Watch carefully. If you have log of some base you don't want, I'll call it the old base, x. But you don't want this base, right? You want a different base. We'll call it the new base. What you do is you change the old base to the new base, but the price you pay, you have to pay a price, you can't just change it. The price you pay is you divide by log new old. This is called the change of base formula. Let you change the base. Yeah.
yeah.
You've seen this formula?
We say that we love.
But, I mean, do you have it in your notebook? Yeah. Shall we go on to the next example? Yeah, you all ready for the next one? Yeah, okay, so, next example. We have, what have we got? Log base 2 of 8x plus 1 minus log base 4 9x minus 9 equals 3. Okay. What is the first problem with this? What can I see that's the base? The base. What's wrong with the base? What are they? Different. Yeah. So we have to change one of them. Let's change the 2 to a 4. So if I change this to log base 4, 8x plus 1, what's the price I pay? What do I pay? Divide log 4, 2.
4, 3. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I'll keep the other guy the same.
It doesn't matter which base.
Doesn't matter.
So we can choose any log.
You could choose any of them, yeah. Yeah. In fact, I think the other one would have been easier. Not much easier, because log 42 is a fraction. If you type it in on your calculator, log 42 will be, I think, a half. Why don't you check when you're ready?
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah, you got a half. So, this becomes log 4, 8x plus 1 over a half minus log 4, 9x minus 9 equals 3. Now, I don't know if anybody knows this. If you don't know it, you can type it in on the calculator. But if you have 1 over 2, what do you get? 2. 2. If you have 1 over 2, you get 2. Okay? It's like a rule as well. 1 over x gives you x. Okay? But if you don't know it, you can just put it on the calculator. Yeah? So now I get 2 log 4 ax plus 1 minus log 4 9x minus 9 equals 3. Yeah. What to do next? Any ideas?
Move.
Hmm?
Move.
Move which?
Nine.
3.
Ah, yes.
Log
3 would be
four.
nice.
Not yet. But good idea. Yes? What was going to Somebody was going to, yeah, what were you going to say?
Log 4.
Where we'll say like
Log 4. One sec, what do you mean? You think you know?
No, I think that we would say 1 over log 4.
1 over log 4? No.
No?
No. Any ideas? Any ideas? No. So, what you can do, there is a rule that we would like to use that says log A minus log B, anyone know this? Is divide, is log
Plus.
A over B. Yeah? Log A minus log B is log A over B. However, I can't use that rule because of this 2 here. I need to get rid of the 2.
I think you take it to the other side.
No,
Would be over
Divide.
2.
no. Not this.
Multiply.
You multiply it to
Move where? Wait. Move where?
Move 2 to
3.
over black.
Over the bracket? Which bracket?
Uh,
This bracket or this bracket?
We'll multiply.
Wait, he's nearly there. Give him a chance. I think he's going to get it.
Move 2 before that. Okay.
Put the 2 here.
Yeah.
Oh, so close. I thought you were going to get it.
We multiply 2 by 8.
No, that's what he was saying. The 2 goes in. It doesn't. What happens is this 2, you're allowed to move it up to the power. Again, this is one of your log rules. That numbers in front of logs can be taken up to their power. It's like the 4th rule or something. Yeah? Have you seen this rule? Yeah. I thought he was going to get it. When he said move the 2 to the bracket, I thought you were going to get it, but you put it in the wrong place. It moves up to the power. Okay? Right. So, now we have this. Log base 4, 8x plus 1 squared, minus log base 4, 9x minus 9, equals 3. Okay? Now I can use my rule. The rule that says log A minus log B equals, what's it equal? Log over B. Yeah, divide. Okay, so this becomes log A over B. Yeah? Right. What's next? We could open the bracket. We could open the bracket, but I'll do something before that.
We cancel the log.
How do we cancel the log?
I think you turn to E or something.
No, not necessary for that.
You multiply them.
No. We can say 4 to the power of
Sorry.
4 to the power of 3 equals, yeah. Do you remember we did this on the side earlier? Do you remember? Like when we said log 2, 8 equals 3, we could say 2 to the power of 3 equals 8. So if I look here, I can say 4 to the power of 3 equals this. That's what I have here. Now the log is gone. You look unhappy, Chad. Confused?
No.
It's okay?
So it still makes sense.
Yeah, so what would be the next step here? Huh?
We will multiply 4 over 3, multiply 9x minus
Yeah,
1.
yeah, we could do that. We could do that. We could do that. Now what's next?
We'll find x.
You skipped a few steps.
We
We multiply 64 by B.
Yeah, we can multiply. We can multiply. So what is 4 cubed? 64. Yeah. So 64 times 9. What's that, please?
64 times
576.
6.
And then multiply by the minus 9.
X.
Minus. Thank you. Minus 5,
9. 184.
7, 6. Oh, it's the same. Huh?
You multiplied the 5, 7.
It's okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what do we do with this one?
Well, like
X squared.
64x
Yeah.
squared
Yeah.
plus 1
No.
plus 16x.
Very good. Plus 1.
I think that plus 1 because
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, sure. Sure. Right, what's next?
will x will be here.
We have to.
No, not for this one, because it's actually quadratic.
So equals 0.
Yeah, so we need to move stuff.
You collect like terms, I think.
Yeah, well, where should we move? I'll move everything to the right. To the right. So we have 64x squared, yeah. Then it's 16x.
That's right.
Minus,
Okay. Minus
5766.
good, plus 1, plus 576 equals 0. Right, what's 16 minus 576, please?
560.
560. And then that's 577 equals 0. Yeah? Well, what should I do next? What should I do next?
Would be the
The
formula.
formula. I should use the formula. So, I get x equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Right, I'll give you a minute to type that in, please, and then we're finished. Two messages. We got answers?
Still.
Well, you should be typing it on your calculator. Any answers yet? That's which one? The plus one, is it?
Yeah, I got the same.
Get off the phone.
1.19.
Are you typing this in on the calculator?
Yeah.
1.19.
1.19.
Yeah, but you have a calculator in front of you.
What's this equal?
That's easier. That also has WhatsApp on it. What is it?
1.19.
1.19. Okay. So, these are a little tricky. What we'll do to finish is we'll just now give you one to try. Okay? Now, the next one, part C, in the book, that question is a lot like part A. Can you see it? 6C? Do you see it? Can you see how it's similar to 6A? Can you see that? Are they similar? Okay. I will give you a couple of minutes to try this one now. See if you can do it by yourself. Do your best. 6C. And if you get stuck, you should look at the answer for 6A. 6C, try now. you stuck?
Yeah.
Let's see. So, don't change the base just yet. What you should first do is swap these. Yeah. Where's 6A? Where's my example? No, before. Now you see the first thing I did here, I swapped these. So now it's 1 over
Yeah.
log AX. You should do that first, then change the base. Harris, do I have? I don't, do I? Vicky, I have. Abdallah, I have. Dunmore, I have. Farah, I have, but I'm not supposed to. Chad, you see, Jafet is sick, I heard.
Yeah, he's at
Yeah.
hospital.
How are we doing on this? How far do you think you got?
It's good, but I'm confused about the last step about when you said 8, 3, 2, 1, 5, 2.
Would you think you're nearly finished?
You just
Yeah. No, I'll be over in a second. I'll have a look. Oh, do you want to come over? Okay. Yeah, come over. Come over.
I think this is one of these.
You think you did the same thing. So the first thing you did is swap.
Yes.
Then you changed the base. Then this is a half.
Yes.
That's where you are. Yeah. And then this is
And
this
so
here.
this 2, yeah?
Correct. Good.
Because 1 over
Correct. Yeah. Good.
after this,
Next step
yeah.
is to multiply each of these by log.
But
So this one here will become log 4x squared.
oh, and
this one
will be
cancel,
cancelled.
And this becomes 6
Mi-
log.
minus 6
Yeah.
log.
No?
Yeah. Then you should take this to the left.
Like this.
No.
Yeah.
After
Now,
this?
yeah, take it over. So you get a quadratic.
Oh, like, oh.
Yeah.
This will be,
Quadratic.
yeah, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So next, multiply everything by log.
This will be square, and this will be only 1.
Yes.
And this minus 6 log
Log
4.
Log 4x, yeah. Easy peasy.
And then you should tell me like where it's living.
I will try.
He'll show you. He has it. Yeah, that's fine. No, that's right. You're changing the 16, but you could have changed the 4. So you changed the 4 to 16, but some people maybe will change the 16 to 4. It doesn't matter. It's the same answer in the end.